Oh man, what's going on? What's going on? Ah, there we go. Ha! Good thing I had this. Everybody, welcome back. All right, now we're here today to talk about another fantastic deal that I found at Burlington this time. And I know normally you wouldn't look at consider stores like Ross or Burlington for some of your, prepping or survival needs, but you'd be surprised what you can find. They both have like a small aisle that has just some random crazy stuff in it. If you recall, I did get this really nice solar charging radio at Ross for I think $14. Normally it was much more than that. So, and look, right now, well, you can't really see it, but the red light's on. It's charging right now. Just charging with that light right there. But anyway, but I found another great bargain at this time at Burlington. If you recall, I think a year ago, maybe a little bit more, but I picked up the Zero Dark set, which had both the lantern as well as the headlamp. Well, found this at Burlington for $12. It's 10 rubberized gripped flashlights with batteries. It says 40 times brighter. It says 120 lumens. So, the batteries, they're actually branded batteries. They're Zero Dark batteries. But, and the reason why I was like, you know what, I need to pick this up is because, we have a moderately large house. We've got several rooms, but, there's 5 of us living here. And so it's good to have flashlights in the event of a power outage and you need illumination. So I was like, well, may as well pick this up. There's 5 black and 5 gray. I wouldn't really call these rubberized. These are more of a hard plastic. So it looks like they take 3 AA's each, but they include their branded Zero Dark. They do include their branded Zero Dark batteries. Now, these seem to be great for a blackout kit, or just to have stashed around in drawers in the house. That way if the lights go out, you can find out where you're going. So, because of course the lights are never going to go out when it's convenient. They're always going to go out when you need them the most. And so, and I can appreciate any set that comes with the batteries that you need to run it, even if they're not the best of batteries. Oh, they're AAA's, so it requires 3 AAA batteries. So, and they do have their branded Zero Dark batteries. I don't know if that's good or bad. Probably not great, but still, $12, 10 flashlights with batteries. I can definitely think of a worse way to. Oh shoot! That's already on. I can already think of a more. All right, no strobe, so we don't have to worry about that. Just a simple on and off. Ooh, it is very bright. So, but it comes with 10 of these. And these sorts of things, again, fantastic to put into a blackout kit. That way you have your lights, and again, you want different types of lights. This one here, this is an area light, So it's like, you set it up and you have light for like a room. That's fantastic. Headlamps, that means you can use, so if you have to fix something, you have your headlamps so your hands are free. And then of course just your directional lights so that you can actually like, look around and so they're all very important. And of course you're never gonna know when the power is gonna go out. So it's good to have stuff like this prepped and ready to go, because let's be honest, nothing's worse than trying to stumble around in the dark. So for $12 you can get 10 relatively sturdy flashlights. They do have the usual button on the back. It's covered with this one is covered with a rubber. It looks like it has five LED lights in there, and this isn't one of those Cree ones that has like that square. This is actually a really good. Now it doesn't. It just shoots. It's not like the ones where you can, slide them out. You can't focus this, in and get that little tiny square like you can with the Cree ones. But you definitely be able to see what you're doing. So, yeah. So I would definitely. Again, we got these at Burlington, $11.99, and it says that the usual price is like $17. And I think that even for $17, I don't think that this is I don't think this would be a bad purchase even for $17. That's still less than $2 a light. But like with this, it's just over $1 a flashlight. And so at just over $1 a flashlight, you can't go wrong. And if you lose these for like what, $1.15 each, $1.20, $1.10 each, something like that. So even if you lose these, you're not out. And these things are great. Give them to the kids if you have kids, because they're inexpensive. They work really good. They're very bright. Good for camping. They do have lanyards, so you could even, if you're in a tent, you could rig these up. So you put it, because as we know, with any type of kits that we get, we're gonna go back to our recent gear pack. Any kit we get, right? There's always that obligatory carabiner, right? So you can hang this up in your tent, turn it on, and you've got light pointing straight down, but you can have light that way too. So there's a lot of good uses for these flashlights, and just can't go wrong with the price. Like I said, you'd be surprised what you can find at Ross and Burlington sometimes. Ross more than Burlington. Ross, I mean, we've gotten our ammo crates, the plastic ammo type crates from Ross for storage purposes. We've gotten flashlights, we've got first aid kits, the emergency radios. They'll have, if you got to get there, and it's not consistent, but you can get things like machetes and axes and camp setup tools, tarps. You can get some good nylon, really thick braided nylon rope there. There's a lot of good things to find at Ross, and you're going to pay a lot less than you would at other places. I've even seen like the tackle kits, almost like the one we opened up, the Arky one, but the ones put out by Eagle Claw that are normally like $14, $15. The one that they had there, I looked it up online, and on Amazon they were selling it for $23, and Ross had it for $8.99. Originally it was $12.99, but it's been sitting there for a while, so they reduced it, so it's like $8.99. I'm still kicking around picking it up, opening it up, seeing what's in it. I think it'd be a good addition to the fishing tackle we already have. It comes with like packages of hooks, and it's got like crappie, trout, bass, all sorts of things in this fishing kit for $8.99. Normally, like I said, I think on the back it says, like $18.99 is like what it goes for or something. So you can save a lot of money at Ross, and they have like one aisle, and it's been pretty consistent in every Ross I've been in. They have this one aisle of just like random stuff, and they'll have all sorts of things in there. And that's also the kind of place you'll see things like this in Ross as well. I hadn't seen this particular one at Ross, and for $12, I was like 10 flashlights. You know, that's with batteries. I mean, that's better than what you get at Walmart, and I think these are probably better quality than those little stainless steel ones you get at Walmart. Those things are really janky. They're not much better, but I like these ones better. They're not like obnoxious colors. Granted, if you do have the more brighter colors like what they have at Walmart, you know, if you drop them, you can find it easier. But yeah, so so check out your Burlingtons and Rosses, you know, because you can get some good discounts on some, not necessarily I want to say survival gear, but you can get some stuff that you can use for survival purposes, flashlights, tarps, at these stores, and you can save a bunch of money doing it. But anyway, hey, if this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing. Really love having you. And if you are subscribed, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that bell button so you get notified when I put out a new video. And as always, keep prepping.